Okay, so as promised, I'm going to show you how I make my hair butter. I'm using shea butter and a blend of oils. I'm going to show you how much of each so that you can make this for yourself and your family. Now, the good thing about this is that, oh, I'm trying to watch my shadows here. But the good thing about this is that you'll know exactly what's in your oil blend. You'll know exactly what it is, no fillers, you'll know that it's good quality raw ingredients. Okay, so I have here two different shea butters. I like them both. And I just decided to blend them. You could use one or the other, or you can use a combination like this. But this is approximately 2 tablespoons, maybe even 2.5. It's not like an actual science, or you don't have to be exact with the measurements. But I have here about 2.5 tablespoons of shea butter. Now, the thing with shea butter that you want to keep in mind is when you're buying it, buy it as a solid block. Avoid buying it blended or whipped, because when it's whipped, you really have no idea what's in it. It may be just raw shea butter, or there might be another oil added to it. And also with shea butter, it doesn't go rancid. So raw shea butter, that is, doesn't go rancid. So if it goes rancid, that'll tell you immediately that there was another oil, maybe like some sort of vegetable oil, or some sort of soybean oil or something like that added to it. Okay, so stick with the solid block of shea butter. Okay, so we have 2 tablespoons of that. I'm going to go in with my first oil is my raw sunflower seed oil. Okay, and I like to use the sunflower seed oil because it is an oil that's known to help with dormant follicles. It'll wake them up. It'll stimulate the follicles. Okay, so that's raw sunflower seed oil. So you can use the raw sunflower seed oil. If you don't have that near where you live, you could just use the olive oil and sunflower seed oil blend. I see that a lot in the grocery stores as well. But this one is like a specialty oil, and it smells really strong. It's unrefined. So look for that first. Use that first. If you can't find that, you could use the sunflower seed oil and olive oil blend. I see that more often than seeing the raw sunflower seed oil, but I do use both. Okay, the next oil that I'm going in with is my raw, my extra virgin olive oil. I just have a little bit left, so I'm going to use what I have left, which works out to be about another teaspoon. Okay, now with olive oil, the way that you know that you have a good quality olive oil, I'm just going to use the rest of it. I'll see if any more comes out. But the way that you know that you have a good quality olive oil is you look for olive oil that's coming from one location, like Spain or Italy or something. Just one location. Don't get the oils that have different locations, because they're inferior. They're not a high quality oil. Okay, and the same thing goes for when you're cooking with the olive oil. But for this recipe, I usually use extra virgin olive oil. Okay, the next oil that I like to use, because this butter is actually not very, it's kind of lightweight. It's not very, it's not a heavy butter. So I like to go in with about another, oh, that's my cat. I'd like to go in with about another teaspoon of castor oil. Okay, you could use the white castor oil, or the the black castor oil, the Jamaican castor oil. That's fine too. You could use one or the other. Okay, so now the next 3 oils that I'm going to use are essential oils. Now, if you are pregnant, just don't use any essential oils. You could use this mixture on its own, no essential oils. And the reason is because essential oils can lead to miscarriage. So no essential oils if you're pregnant. But if not, You can add 2 drops of the, that looked like 3 drops, but you can add 3 drops, 2 or 3 drops of your tea tree oil. I'm going to go in with 2 drops of my lavender oil. Oh, that looked like 3 drops too. And lastly, this is optional, but I'm going to use my blue chamomile oil. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some of that. I just have it here off camera. I'm gonna put a little bit in my spoon there. Okay, and then I'm going to blend. Okay. Oh, my kitties are just all over my video right now. Okay, so just going to take a fork. I've got my fork here, and we're going to blend. Just mix until it gets fully incorporated and really soft. Add some more of my chamomile, some of that spilled there. Okay, but I'm just going to mix it and blend it like this. And as you can see, it's getting lighter, it's getting fluffier because of the incorporated air. So just mix it like this, mix it really well. I think it's almost ready. Okay, and there you have it. All that's left to do, look at that. Oh, look at that beautiful oil, or I should say butter. Look at that beautiful butter. Almost looks edible. But the more you whip, the fluffier it gets, okay? But that's basically it, guys. All that's left to do is I have an empty container over here. It's glass. I prefer to use glass. And this just had some raw shea butter in it. But I'm just going to add it like this. Just put it in there. And we use this quite a bit, my daughter and I. I refuse to buy anything, any commercial products, because I just don't know what really is in them. And I need to know that what we're using is really high quality, because that's the way that we get our hair to grow. When we use this type of butter, it really truly nourishes the scalp and the hair and the follicles, and I'm a believer in that. Okay, so there you have it. We have a butter that we could use for our hair. Okay, so enjoy and let me know how you like it. All right, bye for now.